Hey Sag, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing really great. I hope you're having a great week thus far. Thank y'all for your patience. I have been moving, and I do have contractors in the house, so hopefully they will not be too loud. That's why I'm at this part of the house. What do we have coming out? The cosmos. Wow, that's the overall energy as well. Okay, guys, remember that this is a general reading as always. Okay, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. Okay, so let me go back to your initial card. I think I'm going to stop right there on these. I'm just going to get an overall energy. This is actually, okay, so this is actually great. So the cosmos is definitely talking about um, it's an ending, okay, followed by a new beginning. You may very well be at either side of this right now. Maybe an ending, maybe having an ending so that you can have a new beginning, or maybe you're already in this new beginning. Okay, this is definitely about victory, okay, getting through some very hard lessons, some things that may have been kind of difficult, it looks like, to go through. This is two people, you can kind of see them together. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be with someone else. This is just an illustration, but it's, it's sitting there kind of thinking about everything that's happened, really taking it all in, valuing really the lessons, using that to really learn. I definitely feel like you are at the beginning stages of something new in your life, okay? You might be going out in a new direction. I definitely feel that for some of you guys. You might be going for something new. It could be a new job. You could just be changing something about yourself too. I definitely feel like there's a lot of new around you. And this appears to be all the way around. So you may also find that you're redefining yourself, who you are, your values, even what you want, okay? Perhaps what you want out of life, what you want in relationships. I heard demand. Okay, so maybe this is more of a demand. This is my expectation. Okay, and even so, I heard the word demand, so I'm not going to have something less than what I feel like I need in some way. Very interesting. I'm getting a lot off that card here. So this is actually beautiful. So you've successfully ended something. You've successfully put some aspect of your life, maybe even your struggles, to bed, or you are in the process of that. That's what I feel. All right, let's get a few more for you guys. Also, you can see my room has changed quite a bit. I don't have my desk. It's on the other side of the house that they're actually redoing. So this is a bit rustic, which I kind of like. Am I blue? I guess you're wondering why everything has changed. You get one more. Head in the clouds. Okay, this is actually quite in alignment with kind of what we were just talking about. Some of you, especially those of you that may be at the end, this could also be someone that you're dealing with, but I'm going to start with you guys because I haven't gotten any more cards yet to see even who. I know it's about you, but if someone else is involved. And my blue, though, definitely tells me that somebody could be in their emotions quite a bit. I honestly, if I'm being honest, someone here seems to be struggling with, it could simply be mental health issues that maybe they need to see someone or ask for help or maybe speak to some kind of counselor. It could also be due to these endings. And I have to be honest with you, I'm getting a lot of energy about kind of this awakening energy as well. This could very well be overwhelming someone, okay? It could be pushing you to also make these changes, to actually make this ending, okay? But I think with the ending, sometimes there can also be some sorrow that has taken place about why things didn't work out, or about why things are not going the way we had hoped in our life. Um, I can see somebody here has a lot of big dreams and they're just not seeing them come to fruition. And I do think that, especially with the two of those together, Am I Blue and Head in the Clouds, it is definitely about making sure that you're not focusing so much on what has happened. and focusing so much on what has not worked out, and begin to, really think about what you want. Even put a pen to paper to help to manifest that, to pull yourself out of that energy, so to speak, and to also, take action to make these things happen. Because I see somebody here has dreams for their life. I do say, okay, I am noticing now the butterflies on the card head and the cloud, which definitely tells me somebody is transforming. For some of you, this is just about getting rid of some of that old energy, okay? And you're going to feel a lot of that emotionally as well. All right, your body is actually purging that. But if you feel that it's to the, and look, now I'm seeing the third eye above her head here. You notice that above the head? Yeah, somebody's third eye could be opening. I'm telling you, somebody could definitely be awakening, just awakening to everything that is happening, seeing things very clearly, seeing what has been, what has kept them stuck. You're purging, basically, in a nutshell. If you do feel that this is bringing up bigger issues, heavy depression, something like that, don't be afraid to talk to someone or ask someone for help. From time to time, we definitely need that. And there's no shame in that, quite obviously. I do think transformation is happening with you guys, and I think that it's going to bring about perhaps some things that you have really wanted in your life, but you needed to clear this. You had to clear this. You had to see the truth, I think, behind what you've been living, okay, as well as the people around you, because there's something definitely about the people around you, perhaps the relationships, there's definitely envy here. I feel that very strongly. People may be trying to get in between you and your goals and your dreams, something along those lines, but you've had to persevere through that. But nonetheless, with the energetic attachments, I think, that have happened here, it definitely feels to me like it has been, it's weighed on you a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think Spirit is definitely saying here, here's your opportunity to end this. We're bringing you to this climax, right? To put it behind you. Let's process this out now that you can see things very clearly. It can be very emotional, yet again, to recognize that the people around you may not have been, who you thought, that the truths that you thought, well, excuse me, that the things around you that you felt were truths may not have actually been real in your life. And you're having to really redefine and redesign your life in some way, but you're doing it. And it looks to me like you're getting a lot of help here. So don't be afraid to make moves, even if they're scary, Sag, is what I want to say, because I think that's going to help you enormously in getting to your goals and reaching your goals. Okay. All right. Oh, I don't know why I have this deck. I'm going to move on, I think, to this. Let's move on to some tarot and see what's going on with you guys. Spirit, tell me more about this, please. Some of you may be having an issue with a child or one of your children. That's coming out very, wow, King of Swords right out of the gate. Okay. That might actually be an issue right now in your life, or a focus in your life. What flips? Tree of Life, okay. So we have the King of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, well, I definitely can see what your issue has been. Oh, Sag, yeah, definitely. Well, you've had somebody trying to tear you down. I mean, that's quite obvious. We have a King of Swords in reverse here, a Four of Swords, Tree of Life, the Hermit card, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Star card here. Here's the thing. I think a lot of people could very well see you, see your potential. I think they can see you for who you are. Quite obviously here in this Star card here, you could actually be a healer as well, but somebody is seeing also maybe some kind of star quality in here or in you. And I feel like you've had people around you that are just detractors, right? If I'm to put it bluntly, just hating a bit, and maybe not so openly. Maybe it could have been openly as well. So just take it as it resonates. You definitely have a King of Swords here that is somebody who could abuse their power. They could be abrasive, abusive in some way. They could be even with their words, the way that they talk to people. This is a liar, most certainly. This is somebody who maybe did not want to see you succeed here. With the Four of Swords, this is definitely telling me that Somebody could have actually tried to hold you back in some way. They could have kept you in your head quite a bit. I don't know if there was some illness as a result of that as well. This could have been some health. It could also be mental health type stuff, as we talked about before. I definitely can see here that somebody's actions, okay, whatever those actions were, and I haven't gotten that far yet, but somebody's actions here could have certainly tried to, I feel like they were trying to hold you down in some way because they saw your potential here with this Hermit card. They saw that you were going through a transformation. They saw that you were trying to change your life in some way. Look at this, all right? All of these connections here in the tree of life. So they could have definitely seen this about you, okay? And not wanting you to, this sounds terrible, I know, so just take it as it resonates, because I really feel like somebody did not want to see you kind of come to your full potential here. This is a person that knows that you are highly spiritual, is what I'm seeing here in this Hermit card. They could know that you spend time alone here to really kind of heal and grow and maybe even commune with Source in some way. All right, and wanted to stop that. You also have a Queen of Cups here. I think that was also part of the mix here. This is a person who is heavily manipulative as well. This could be somebody that seems clingy or needy, but definitely somebody who is highly manipulative, okay? So also somebody in your life that could have been trying to hold you back in some way. This could have been someone also posing as a friend, whether it was a water sign or not. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, someone here trying to see. So you might be doing something here that actually casts you in some kind of light or into some kind of spotlight, or will be doing that, because I definitely see that somebody here has, two people actually may have been trying to keep you down in some way, and maybe they were working in tandem to do so. I want you to understand this has nothing to do, well, actually, it has everything to do with you as a person, okay? Not how good you were to them or anything like that, if you even know these people. Haven't gotten that far yet. But it has to do with them seeing how deeply evolved that you are, and something about your purpose and how it can impact not only your life, but other lives as well. You know, what's interesting about Am I Blue and Head in the Clouds here, I feel like there's something about you, Sag, that is unrealized in a sense. So maybe it's in your head, but you have not manifested it yet, because maybe you have had these kind of people around you trying to tear you down in some way, or trying to slow you down. Okay, perhaps that is why you're going so deep into hermit mode, spending time alone and working things out. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me more about this, Spirit. How sad that we have people like this, right, in our lives. Yeah. And they're about to get a very rude awakening. Yes, look at that. Because not only are you not in this illness, okay, not only are you not just laying back and laying down, you're in this Nine of Coins energy, which shows me that despite whatever these efforts have been, you've done quite well for yourself, okay? And maybe because you've been so silent, you've kept kind of that stuff to yourself. But they're finding this out. There's a big tower for this King of Swords in reverse here, who was trying to create some kind of damage or progress, most definitely, in your life. There's something about your deep roots to here to, with the tree of life here. I'm looking also at how deeply rooted you are. So whatever you're doing or whatever you're thinking about doing, I really feel like you're really supported. You have ancestors that are behind you, but it may be something that you've done like time and time again. Let's see what else. Yeah, somebody's about to have a major tower in their life, because they're finding out that whatever they thought was going on behind the scenes has not been going on at all. So kudos to you, Sag, because you've lived kind of discreetly as you've been powering through whatever this was. And it looks to me like it could have been very well, it could be energy attacks. It could be, you know, just people just hating on you, sending you evil eye. This is someone who has definitely got some kind of grudge against you. I don't know why, or the circumstances, and you may not know why as well, but this is definitely somebody who did not want to see you succeed. But despite that, we see you succeeding, and quite strongly here in this pre-empress energy, okay? You're definitely somebody who knows your worth. You know your value. You've been able to accumulate quite a bit, it looks like, for yourself. You certainly seem very happy. You're very single here in this card. You seem like you're somebody who has been happy with what you've been able to do with yourself. I think it's almost like you're choosing peace over all of this drama as well, okay? You could also be traveling or thinking about moving. You could be moving here in this Three of Wands energy. I see you kind of sitting back waiting for something to come to you. Now, I'm going to go back to the head in the clouds just for a moment here. Sag, if that is referring to you, that could also be something saying, yes, you've been transforming here, but make sure that you're moving. Don't just wait for something to come to you. You know, you're going to have to go and get it. Make sure you're getting those downloads and following those prompts. And I see that you are here in this Knight of Wands energy. Okay. So that is your energy, quite obviously, and that also shows a lot of movement on your part. This knight here is driving a dragon, okay? A fire-breathing dragon. So I definitely feel like you feel equipped. You feel strong to go after what it is that you're needing. That's a very fast-moving knight as well, very passionate. They know what they want. You know, they're going after what they want quite fiercely is what it looks like. Okay. With the Lovers card here, it could also tell me, wow, look at this. You cannot make this up. Somebody was trying to harm you, or somebody was trying to throw you off balance, most certainly. I wonder if this is somebody here, Sag, that you've had to leave behind, or people that you've had to leave behind here. I think you're definitely making a choice to leave something behind. I'm talking about completely let it go in some way, shape, or form. It could be an energy, it could be an attachment that somebody has remained detached or attached to you despite you trying to detach, or maybe you needed to fully detach from this person. I think you know this person is not completely on the up and up. They could have tried, I would just I would just say nefarious measures, okay, to keep you stuck, to keep you from achieving some kind of goal here. All right, to keep you from being seen. Now, this person does not want you to be seen in some way. They don't want to see you. So I really feel like you're being seen. So whatever you're doing, maybe you're being seen, or maybe they just see your potential to be seen. Whatever it is, the Magician in the reverse definitely tells me that they have tried to stop that from happening, but it looks like they have not been, clearly, they've not been able to do so, because look at you. You're being seen, you're being appreciated, you have everything you need, and you're quite comfortable. What's funny about this whole story is you don't seem like you're stressed over them. They seem like they're very focused on you for some reason. I feel like you have a person here that could have actually, so this is obviously a past person. If this was a lover, and only take it as it resonates, this could have been someone who chose someone else here, Sag, and they're figuring out that they've actually chosen a person that, to be honest, is just, they appear to be just as unscrupulous as this person, okay? This King of Swords in reverse and this Queen of Cups. Somebody who's needy. Maybe they felt like they were going in the right direction and this was the choice for them, but now they're seeing that you're achieving all of this other stuff in your life. And I feel like you got someone, quite honestly, that is trying to change past. They're trying to stop whatever you have going on here, because I don't know if you're attracting a lot of attention or something. I don't know where this is going. Okay, let's keep going. Tower, please. You might be attracting a lot of attention, attracting suitors. You could be attracting like a support group, something around you. Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. You got this person in their emotions. This person is developing. Wow. Okay, so basically, you have definitely surmounted any obstacles here. Okay, you've been able to avert some kind of failure that it looks like someone wanted to see. Instead, you've had a massive glow up, and it looks like somebody here is deep in their emotions when it comes to you. I don't know if this is a person that maybe tried to walk away in the past and feel like, you know, maybe you weren't worth, I hate to say it this way, but you know, maybe they were going towards another option. Let me just say it in that way. Okay, this person actually is like comparing you to whoever this Queen of Cups here in reverse is. All right, and they have heavy regret. It looks like, okay, this is not a card of regret. This is a card of someone looking at you. Look at this person, how happy they are about it. This is someone who is actually watching you shine in some way despite whatever was done to you. Wow. Okay. Or maybe even just the way they treated you, and maybe they felt like that was going to keep you down in some way. Yeah. You could be speaking your truth. You're definitely living your truth in some way here. Yep. And despite all the conflict, okay, around you, this person sees, this is why they didn't want you seen in the first place, that there's a lot of competition, or there could be a lot of competition around you or for you in some way here. But they see, this is so interesting, where you may have been guarded before, it looks to me like you're just kind of pushing forward here. Look how that is falling. We have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is no longer you. This is about you no longer being in that fight or feeling like you need to. You could feel very protected in your life. You feel very much so in your power. You don't need to continue on with whatever this fight has been, okay, and guarding yourself. You're just pushing forward in that Knight of Wands energy and pursuing your dreams here. Absolutely. Look, and you're not taking any bullshit either, okay? So you don't want to hear from this person, okay? You have a tight boundary, it looks like, around you, okay? Probably a very healthy boundary that's around you that is limited any contact with, it looks to me like anybody here, right, that is trying to bring you down in any way. So you're really standing in your power. Look at that Judgment. Yeah. You've definitely had some kind of awakening. Absolutely, you have. And this person that was trying to do, okay, whatever this was, okay, this Magician in reverse here, just take it as it resonates, okay, whatever these nefarious methods were to try to harass you in some sense, to keep you down, okay, to even make you doubt yourself, okay, and whatever you could achieve up here at the top right-hand corner, that person's going through heavy judgment right now, heavy judgment right now. And part of that judgment is that you don't want anything to do with them. So you could have been very compassionate in the past, and you now they're kind of seeing you as being cold and disconnected. Like you won't even give them the energy of arguing with them, okay, fighting with them in any way, shape, or form. Wow. Okay, let me get a little bit more. One more Spirit for Sag, please. Earth. So you could have been dealing with the Earth sign. There could also be a need for you, Sag, to really go outside and ground yourself, spend some time in nature, touch the earth, definitely put your feet on the earth. You could be very psychic as well. You could be getting a lot of these intuitive hits that we talked about before. I do think whatever you've been through was quite, look at that, jealousy coming out. Yeah, I think what you've been through, I think you've been through a lot. That's what I want to say. You've been through a lot. It's been a bit of a struggle, but you've come out of it so much stronger, okay? Maybe this was some kind of initiation, something like that. I would say that you've passed with flying colors. I don't think you resorted to any of this pettiness, this cattiness, this evil, because that's what it looks like to me, that other people were trying to project upon you. In fact, you're coming out so much stronger. I see you alchemizing in your life and really creating a lot of good things for you. But the biggest thing for you right now seems to be about your peace as well. You have found a sense of inner peace where you're not moved by this kind of conflict and this BS that people are trying to put on you. And you also have such good boundaries here that you're not allowing that in your life. So now I think that you're at a state, because you have become peaceful within and very clear within, where you can spot that a mile away, right? You're also in this psychic energy. So that tells me you can spot it, you can feel it, and you're not going to allow those kind of people and those kind of distortions in your life at all. All right, I'm going to get this small deck here for a second. I don't know what this person is thinking here, who seems to be looking at you in some kind of ecstasy. Surely to God, they're not trying to make their way back around after what's been done. It's someone, I got to say this to you. I get a really strange feeling here that this person feels like there's some kind of attachment between the two of you. And I don't know if that means, like, you know, a lot of people use terms like, you know, soulmate, which I believe in soulmates, of course, but, you know, twin flame, something like that. This person feels very attached to you in some way. So although all of this has happened, and although despite their efforts, look at this, you know, it's almost like, oh, good. So it's almost like, I'm proud of you. Look at you. You're achieving. You're doing good despite everything I've been through. It's like a show of strength. Okay. It's like something to be admired. That's the way they're feeling, but it's almost like it's helping. Okay. This is kind of a sick, twisted thing here because I feel like it's helping their feelings to really develop. Okay. In a positive manner for you, but you don't look like you're dealing with any of that. You don't look like you want any of that. So I'm just going to look just real quick and what their expectation is, because this right here is freaking me out a little bit, okay? So I'm going to look at what their expectation is as it comes to you, and then I'm going to look at what's coming up for you, because that's what I care about. What's new, right? Okay, Spirit, what is this person, this King of Swords in reverse, what is their expectation as it relates to Sagittarius, please? This person could also be a fire sign is what I'm getting up here, but maybe a Gemini as well, whatever it is. Let's see. Look at that. Star card again. Oh, Sag. Okay. I'm glad you got your sword out because I think you're going to most definitely need that. Look at that. Okay, look. This person's coming in. Okay, let me see that Seven of Swords, please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely somebody from the past here. I see somebody here trying to be very strategic, but I don't like it. They've already shown nefarious behavior here. They got the Seven of Swords here. You know, they could be deceitful due to whatever this other situation is that they've been in, or maybe they're just trying to figure out some kind of, you know, maybe they're trying to strategize here and trying to figure out if they can come towards you. You are definitely in this star energy, okay? You could also be a healer. Did I say that? Because you could definitely be a healer here. Somebody definitely sees you manifest, and they also know, Sag, that you have something new that is coming in for you. I don't know if you've started something new. This could be a new relationship, but it's around Pentacles, so it makes me feel like it could be around money. It could be some new business. I've already said something about a glow up. Maybe they're seeing some kind of glow up within you as well. Do you see this? The Nine of Pentacles yet again. You have the cards kind of mimicking themselves, just kind of reiterating themselves here. This person sees that you have something new that is going on here that maybe has put you in this energy, this Nine of Pentacles here, where you're just self-sustaining, you're very happy, you're good within yourself, you're calm within yourself, you're peaceful within yourself, and you're very comfortable is what it looks like. The Queen of Cups shows me, this one's upright, right, showing you, so this just shows me that you're highly intuitive, very compassionate. You have... Honestly, I feel like you have changed in a sense, but for the better, if that makes sense. So you've actually improved your life despite all the obstacles, okay? That's what they're seeing here, all right? They're trying to figure out how to get back in your life. I'm telling you, somebody here is thinking about the good times together that maybe you've had before. And I don't know who this person was to you. I don't know if they were a lover. I don't know if they were a friend. I have no idea. But it's almost like watching your tenacity get through all of these things it's almost like it's bolstered your importance in their head. I see somebody here who may be borderline obsessed, okay, as they're kind of watching you. They are thinking about the good times that you had together. Look at that. And there's your card, Temperance, right there, okay? And how strong you are, it looks like, what you're doing in your own life, how creative you are, something about how you're able to maybe redesign yourself, redesign your life in a sense, and still come out very nurturing, compassionate, very balanced, okay? Also, how you're alchemizing here in this Temperance card yet again. Again, I feel like you're redefining yourself, you're redefining your life in a sense, so you're coming out very strong. Now, you might be a positive influence as well on other people. You could be saying things that are influencing people in a positive way, or maybe just your energy or some of the work you're doing seems to be really impacting people. And somebody is really seeing that, but you're going to have to what now? I don't know who this is. Again, I assume you're going to know because this is such a strong reading and very clear cut. They are definitely trying to strategize how to get you to notice them, I feel like it's more to notice them, maybe to reach out to them. They want you, they want to be back in your life in some way, because definitely something that happened before was certainly fumbled. I also feel like your person may be sick, if that makes sense. I don't know if somebody here has suffered some kind of health issue as well. I definitely feel like somebody here could be sick. So just something to observe as well. You may already know about this. Look at this. Ten of Pentacles, Sag. You're heading for massive success in your life. Okay. And success, you know, that obviously is money. All right. Whatever you're building is going to be very, very successful in your life. Okay. So I would continue going along that vein. I think you probably already know that. I feel like you're in control. Okay. You're in control of your life. You're really running things. You know, and you've managed to do all this and find a balance, but not only the balance within your life. I feel like you've really figured out who you are. You have a deeper understanding of who you are and how things work, what life is about. There's something here that's very empowering about you. Maybe your energy, maybe what you do, what you say, how you assist others, even just with your energy, perhaps though with the things that you were saying and your ability to manifest here. And I'm telling you, somebody is really taking notice here. The problem is it has been somebody who has tried to create some kind of chaos in your life. And I do feel this person wants to get back in your life so much. They may be coming in. They could be very argumentative. Okay, they're going to try and get some kind of response out of you, some kind of, you know, trigger you in some way. Just say something. Okay, and I think this is the way they're accustomed to operating anyway. But Sag, if you look at all your energy, you're not about that. Even if you were before, you're not about that. There's a lot of jealousy as well around you. You may have found that this person, or you may find that some of this was prompted by your ability to see through this person and their actions here in the past, okay? You may have found that they came across very competitive with you as well, just based on that. But seeing what you've been, whatever this is, this glow up, what you've been able to achieve, what you've been able to establish has really made them jealous. And I think that's why they were trying to stop it before maybe, I don't know, it got out of before you achieved so much, but obviously that was unsuccessful here. I wouldn't worry too much about that, Sag. You definitely look like you are on the right path and things are moving very beautifully for you in the right direction, right? I'm wondering now if this person also is someone that is blue. Okay, someone here, again, with this card, okay, with the Tower coming out, someone here who is experiencing the sadness. Remember I said someone could be sick here. So the sadness here, because they're finally starting to see the truth as well of the situation of you, who you always were, who they didn't see, who they diminished. They diminished who you were, okay? And I think that had something to do with their jealousy, their need to compete as well. Kind of seeing your star quality, but also how other people maybe respect or react to you in some way. They're just working from a whole different energy than you are, Sag. I almost want to tell you, you could have them back if you wanted, and you may have wanted that at some point, but honey, you are different. You are way different now. Yeah, see, you're shutting down all of the mess, all of the gossip. You're not open for negotiations, it looks like, with this person here. You may not even want to hear them out. Wow, look at that, the Lilith energy here. Somebody may try, they could see you, number one, as a powerful female for sure. Very independent, very mysterious. But if you're dealing with that kind of energy as well, you may have one here that tries to use their, you know, the power of persuasion in terms of sexuality, you know, to kind of lure you back in. We have Sagittarius energy here to begin with, and then we have Scorpio. Yeah. Somebody wants some kind of partnership with you, plain and simple, because they've seen you glow up. Like I said, it's a borderline obsession here, all right? All it's done for them, and which it looks to me like it's even surprising for them, it's actually expanded on any feelings that they may have had, because they see who you truly are now, how powerful you are, self-empowered. It looks like sure of yourself. They didn't see this before for whatever reason. Maybe they were, you know, obviously in this kind of lower energy. How could you really appreciate that, right? But they feel very isolated here. as well. So you've definitely cut this person out, you know, and rightfully so with that Tower energy. That's Capricorn energy. We also have Taurus here. This could be a person in a place of authority. They're used to kind of being in control and having control of other people, but now it's you that seems to have the control, Sag. They feel isolated here. Yeah, because you've reached some kind of victory in your life. Okay, you've went through some kind of awakening. You're really very decisive in your own life now. This is about following your inner calling. You may have even forgiven, you know, somebody, forgiven their actions, but you've certainly not forgotten, and you have very strong boundaries. For some reason, I also feel like to that person, that could feel like a bit of a betrayal to them, which is crazy, right? But that's just their lower energy speaking up, and that's why they want to come and try to even maybe even cause a stir, maybe even cause some kind of conflict to get you to respond to them. But you're not worried about that. Look, you've even got your back turned. You're not worried about that. This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, with the fire signs at the bottom. Any of those could be, we know that you're involved, but obviously any of the other two could be involved as well. But you have your back turned. You have your trumpet here. You've already called victory on this situation. You know that you're ahead. And look, this is also you putting down your guard. Okay, you have good boundaries up, but you have your guard down. You're not worried about them because you know where you're going and you know who's got in the way. Okay, and it's not them, it's a higher power. All right. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this resonates with you guys. If it does, don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not done so. And I'll see you guys again soon. Have a good day. Bye.